Check it. Alright guys, we are back with another video with Data Zero, and in this video we're going to be looking at AMC stock, APE stock, GME stock, and the overall stock market S&P 500 / SPY. This is your end of day update covering everything that happened today, all the news for AMC, everything that's going on, and what you need to know for the technical analysis. So without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and hop in the charts, the facts, the data, and see what we have going on. Alright guys, what is up? You're back with another video with Data Zero, and this is your end of day update for the markets and everything that happened in the market. So the S&P 500 at the end of the day was in this falling wedge, basically going up all day and then broke to the downside, but is now finding support. I do think with CPI data and everything coming out tomorrow, that could cause a lot of volatility. We could see things get shaken up, but I am under the belief that the numbers are going to come out lower than expected. So this is the previous number, 6%, and the forecast is 5.3, which is much lower. That means it would be bullish for the market and we would be heading up. I do think this data is going to actually be bullish for the market, even though most people think it is going to be bearish. I think it is going to be actually bullish for the market and give us a little bit more push to the upside. But guys, you need to know for your own benefit, that is just my personal opinion. It could be bearish for the market and absolutely tank the markets if the data comes out higher than expected. And we all know that the CPI data is a lie because the numbers are not real. We know we are experiencing inflation, but they say the numbers are going down and da. But you guys know the whole deal with that. I'm not going to get into that. But let's go ahead and continue on. Just know that volatility is coming for the market. I'm under the belief that it's going to be bullish and we are going to be continuing to the upside. Now, if we do have volatility come in the market, I do think we could see significant downside and still be overall bullish to continue to the upside. I am under the impression that we are going to be trending up for a little bit and then eventually come back down to retest these lows, but not before we get up and it tests at least $2,300 for the SPY, possibly $2,600 for the SPY, then come back down and test these lows of 3,800 or 3,400. That is what I'm looking at for the S&P 500 long term and short term. Let's go ahead and look at AMC and see what AMC did for today. So AMC had a great day today. We are currently in a rising wedge, which does break to the downside when you get to the tip of it. Now, that is not the end of the world, because if we did break to the downside, it could come back down to this $5.40 level, $5.50 level, retest it, bounce off it, and continue up. I'm under the assumption that AMC is going to be continuing up in pre-market and in the market and tomorrow, then possibly see a breakdown later and in the afternoon, and then continue up. I'm under the assumption that AMC is going to be continuing up in a uptrend. Why? Because if you go ahead and look at the daily time frame, we just printed a super trend buy signal. Now, these buy signals are great because they indicate large movement to the upside. As you guys can see, last time we had that buy signal, we had this candle, we had this run up here, and if you guys look back to previous times, we had major run ups when we got these buy signals on the daily time frame. So this is something significant for AMC, and I do think we are gaining momentum to the upside. Now, if you go ahead and put on the Hakanashi style candles, which measures price by volume instead of regular candles, it's very clear and easy to determine up and down trends. As you guys can see, we are in a clear uptrend on the Hakanashi candles. Very easy to see, very easy to identify that we are in an uptrend and momentum is still on our side. Now, another indicator that I like to use with that is called the alligator. The alligator can show you momentum because it shows you how much momentum a move has by showing you how much width is in between the bands. And as you guys can see, the bands have a ton of width in between them. And when the bands have a lot of width in between them, that means the move has a lot of momentum. When the move comes to the end, that means the bands will get close together. But as you guys can see, the bands are spreading far and far apart, telling me that this move has a ton of momentum to the upside, and we will be continuing to the upside. This is on the 2-hour time frame. This is on the 1-hour time frame. This is on the 4-hour time frame. This is all confirmation telling me that this move has a ton of momentum, especially on the 4-hour time frame, because you see how much width these bands have between them. That means we are gaining momentum. Now you can see on the daily time frame we are flipping to bullish, and this is telling me momentum is building and this move will continue to the upside. Now, falling wedges or rising wedges, again, break to the downside 2 out of 3 chances out of the time. So there's a 2 1/3 chance that this will break to the downside, but there is a rare possibility, a couple percent chance that we could break to the upside of this and see parabolic action. If we break to the upside of this, that's what it would be. Now, the only reason I say that it's a possibility because of how many call options are in the money at $5 and $6, and because the cost to borrow is so high right now that it could cause parabolic action. As you guys can see, cost to borrow is literally off of the charts right now. This is the moving average, this yellow line, orangish line you guys see, and as you guys can see, it's literally off the charts. Cost to borrow is at about 1,000% on average right now. I've seen numbers as far as 1,080%, 1,050% cost to borrow ratings, which means if you're opening up a short position at that much rating and you're paying 1,000% the share price and the share price goes up, you start so deep in the red that you are screwed if this goes up at all. So there is really no reason for shorts to be opening up new short positions. But this is what I'm looking at for AMC. I do think this move is going to continue. I think we're going to continue to the upside tomorrow, possibly break down. So have a nice day Wednesday. Hopefully have some parabolic action and break above this rising wedge. We need to break out of this rising wedge. We need to break it because it is going to make us push to the downside. But hopefully we get to the top of it, push to the downside, and that leads us to about $5.50 and then continue up from there, getting the bounce off $5.50 and continue up. But I do think AMC is going to be continuing to the upside. Now, if we go ahead and look at GME, GME had a great day today. It broke out of this bull flag that has been consolidating in above this overall gap fill. So GME has a huge gap fill here underneath of it, and it's been using it as support. That is extremely, extremely bullish. Now, I've been saying if GME can get above this $29, $30 range and break this overall macro pattern, GME could see explosive action. And what is GME doing right now? Working on a breakout. As you guys can see, it consolidated in this bull flag and now is breaking above the bull flag, retested it, and now is in another micro bull flag. So this is on a smaller time frame, and as you guys can see, it's consolidating, and I'm expecting to see a breakout mid pre-market or early. So in the after hours now or early in the morning in pre-market, I'm expecting GME to start moving up towards this $23 level and retesting $23 and then going even higher to retest the $27, $28 level. And if it gets above those levels, GME could go absolutely parabolic. Now, we do have some indicators telling us that GME does have some momentum on our side. As you guys can see, on the 1 hour time frame, we have a buy signal, and on the 4 hour time frame, we have a buy signal. Now, if we go ahead and go to the daily time frame, we also have a buy signal on the super trend, and if you catch these at the right time, you guys can see they provide nice run-ups if you can catch them early enough, and this is what's happening for GME right now. So things are looking good for GME in my personal opinion, and the meme stocks. We've seen several meme stocks up today, BBBY, APE. They are all positive today. APE has pretty much been flat, but I do expect volatility coming for APE here soon. As you guys can see, if I go ahead and pop on the Bollinger Bands, you guys can see that they're getting very, very tight, telling you that volatility is definitely coming for APE, and a huge move is coming for APE. Even on the daily time frame, they are getting very, very tight, and things are getting very, very volatile. Now, you guys can see that on the daily time frame, we also have MACD telling me that the momentum is building to the upside, and we could have a nice pop to the upside, especially with this overall bottoming pattern right here that you see, this bullish pennant type pattern. I think APE could see a nice move to the upside, and we can see a bullish continuation pattern because we have this bullish continuation of this uptrend. Then we got in the falling wedge, which is a bullish continuation pattern, and now we could see a possible push to the upside. I don't think APE is going to go much lower than $1.20 because they want to keep it around the price of AMC, so if the arbitrage trade goes through, you guys don't make too much money. Now, they won't not let, that's why I don't think it will go back down to like 65 cents or anything like that. And if AMC starts to run, I do believe APE will start to follow after it, but I think AMC will have to take off first. But I think APE has a lot of potential because it's on the #1 most shorted stock list. There's so much short interest in APE that if shorts have to cover, you will see a absolutely massive move on APE. So guys, this is pretty much it for my overall market update. Again, Bitcoin is at 30,000, looking very good. I did a video earlier today about Highcroft Mining and BBBY, GME. I looked at several stocks and tickers, but this is pretty much the update for right now. Again, Stonko Tractor showing 0 shares available to borrow. The cost to borrow is skyrocketing. Things are set up fundamentally and technically for a big move for AMC. As you guys can see, 24.64% short interest. That is plenty of short interest to squeeze. Stock squeeze off a little as 8 to 10 short interest. Again, 0 shares available to borrow as of 5 hours ago. Cost of borrows rate actually absolutely skyrocketing, and FTD starting to pick up again, which could cause massive buying pressure. We also have the news that National Cinemark stock rocketing on record volume after AMC buys more than 9% stake. So AMC did buy a stake in this this ticker. It is NC, and let's see what the ticker is real quick. I'll go ahead and show you guys. I do have it pulled up, but this stock actually squeezed high when AMC bought shares of it. So we'll go ahead and take a look at it and see what it is. If I can go ahead and find it. If not, I will have to tell you that information later. Ticker for you, NCMI. I go ahead and pull it up for you guys. And as you guys can see, it had a massive move because AMC bought shares of it. Now, we don't really know why AMC did this. We don't really know if this is a good or bad move, but hopefully AMC knows what they're doing and they are going to make money off of this. So we will see what happens. Maybe there's an acquisition coming up. We don't know, but there's a lot of rumors going around with AMC. But guys, this is basically the video. Again, we have rumors with the Amazon buyout. We have Cineworld buyouts. We have Cine Media stock with AMC buying it. Lots of crazy things going on. Any catalyst could cause AMC to squeeze at any time. I do believe that. And if the stock market crashes, I do believe that could cause AMC to squeeze as well. But we are seeing massive moves in the meme stocks and the overall stock market. But guys, that is your update. Again, I do think AMC has room to go to the upside. RSI is not oversold or overbought on the daily time frame. I think that we're going to see a nice pop to the upside and a continuing to the upside, and we could be seeing prices as high as $8 to $10 later this week or next week. So guys, that is the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. Remember, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out. All right, guys, that was the video. Hopefully you found it informative. I know I did. If you did, go ahead and drop a like. Subscribe for more content like this. Remember, you can check me out on Twitter and Discord for even more Data Zero updates. I go live on there, do TA, streaming, all types of things. You can ask me questions, whatever the case may be. It's all good. And remember, you can check me on Twitter as well. And as always, have fun, stay safe, make money. Peace out.